All of us were born into chaos. I don't think we really deserve this. Air. Air all. Inherent. The first gasp, an inheritant air. Better to be on the side of justice. The first leaves, limbs cry in the morning. Choke them down. One for the running, one for the show, and bounce. Like on a string, tied either end to a flushing body at a natural, exciting angle, and some canary for a crapshoot's fattening grasp. If I don't speak to you, American, well, I offer no apology. I cannot be a string quartet for you, and I hope you will forgive me when I stop trying. An idea is made of people mostly, and I'd like for you to see yourself as possible, as you will be, or you were once. If the primary function of a poem is to tell some truth or meaning, goodness, we have wasted a lot of time. So I need to ask you a question about how you came to be hearing me here. This small version of me I've put in the poem, as a shadow is something silent to catch the eye. What do you hope for? I'm asking for a friend. This is me at my most honest, where you will find no answers. I woke up today as a friend who is not leaving, and I have not left. I came here to distract myself and to think pure thoughts in each moment I do not know which. Luck be a bandage for the steady bleeding of days. Let justice be not an accusation for which the body is offered as excuse. If isolation is your lot, then let it be self-imposed. Stay with me as I try to hold competition in place with the strength of a stare and hope it lies down like a dog who knows it has run too far and fast. It will sleep with its own eyes shut and not moving, not counting on fisted fingers and toes tally of the won and the lost. Does the joy of success outweigh the pain of failure? From what do we hang the scale? When considering victory and defeat, do not think about both. Think about each for what they are. If I learn that they are coming to cut my hair, then I will cut it first. I will go dancing through a vacuum of mortal thought. What can be consumed but not eaten? There are gentle moments when even crushing an ember seems too much an act of violence, and watching it die on its own seems too much an act of witness. So responsible bones move the body and eyes away, and the heart remains until the world is restored to its natural order, however that may be. And above, a bird in flight, gentle and stern, floats lazily, carrying a springtime banner, sprig of flowers, loosely but with purpose in its feet. It rises like rain, red-brown feathers small against a sky that seems paint, being stripped away, layer by layer, getting lighter and relieved of all burdensome blue expectations. Its wings flap occasionally, more out of instinct than effort, while it flies around, the straight line that it tried to follow. Soft, brittle thing appears undeniable while serving its purpose. It looks like it was born in the air. Its feathers are perfect, hollow bones, balanced and wrapped with the thinnest skin. Taking cue from something so subtle it has no name, the bird drops its banner, a seed, and a season begins. It lands on a branch and on its perch paused, mouth open in a stupid but sweet kind of way. It has no voice for questions, no voice for answers, no voice for prayer for others or for dignity. Only songs. So it sings. And if I were tall enough to reach it, I'd smash that little fucker with a baseball bat and leave it dead on the sidewalk. Have you observed how long dead birds tend to stick around? They sit mangled, though rarely bloody, in the same spot for what feels like forever. Many people notice, some people have a reaction, half a glimmer of mortal thought, brief disgust or sadness. Maybe somebody takes a photo, makes a painting, and then puts it on the wall. Slow memorial to the realization that we might never learn how to fly. Morbid curiosity, more permanent relic given respect in the death of becoming. The allure of grotesquity, uncanny and broken, wrong in the way we all will be, but not dangerous. An image to have, not to hold, and to leave behind. A thin spot in the simulacrum eats up our attention in such a way we don't know why we care, or even how much. It all becomes funny eventually. At some point, somebody, forlorn at the sight of death or addicted to order, comes by with a plastic soda cup, empties the ice out and uses a leaf or some other shit from the sidewalk to scoop the bird up, walks solemnly to a garbage can and drops it in. Throwing something away can be the kindest thing in the world. Mother would be proud, but maybe we're all mother in some moments. Elements of forward and back, gone and together all at the same time. We do an odd little dance, don't we? The disco ball is rigged with explosive devices. There is room for improvisation here in our low-rent city. A penny for your sparkling thoughts. Some glittering robin. Flashbang the birds of the sky. Flashbang the beasts of the field. The trees consider upping their roots as the stakes fall from the loop. Sarcastic magic. All sterling silver in the neutral space. Inspiration is not natural breath. It's asthmatic wheezing of logic leaps. An expensive buffet you have to cook yourself and then eat with your hands. Hope the trail of crumbs leads you to somewhere you have already been so you can figure out how to get home. Every time a bell rings, some average person has wings thrust upon them, and all of a sudden they're expected to be pure, graceful beings, not allowed to hesitate in the face of label, devotee of the three true outcomes. Lord is my umpire. I am not ready for a visit just yet. We speak of eye-opening experiences, suggesting that it was not we who opened our eyes, but the experiences, and I can't shake the vision of some celestial fishing rod with its hooks in our eyelids quickly being jerked back with trophy hope, and our faculties lie floundering in the hand of some unrecognizable being until we are suffocated by the rarefied air of inevitable realization that overexposed and out of context we dry ourselves out and shrivel into white blindness. We cannot close our eyes once we lose control of our sight. We cannot choose what to see, even for the sake of some higher call. We don't pour ourselves into, we evaporate, and like clouds retreat to our bars and our books, becoming backdrops for future acts and actors, writers and artists, bird songs. Everyone. Swallow. Bring the spring with you, then leave.